Hey y'all, got something a little different for you today. I like to, keep you guessing on what you're going to see. I'm out here at Barillaro Speed Emporium, and I had heard about these guys, heard about this shop, and I'm excited about what contacts and what stuff may be coming from them. But the reason we're here today is because my buddy Shannon Harper is having a car hauler built from I think it's a 71 AirStream Camper. And they're going to set it up as when they go to events, they're going to take one of their cars with them, but they're also going to be able to sell t-shirts out of it and have TV and jams and all. I'll just have them tell us about it. But anyways, I think this thing's going to be cool, and I'm lucky because I wanted to catch this project where, I always like catching them, not necessarily when they're done, obviously we want to see them when they're done, but it's cooler the earlier in the project we can catch up, get in on it so we can see all the work that went into and all the thought process and all that kind of stuff. That's some of the cool things I like to bring you on. So anyways, let me run these guys down and I'll have them explain to you what they're going to try to do. Shannon, how are you, brother?
Pretty good, Scotty. How are you?
Not too bad.
Good
Jim, this is Jim and this is Mike. Pronounce your company name for me.
Barillaro Speed Emporium.
Barillaro. Yeah. So it's kind of a tongue twister.
Yeah.
Yeah. Cool. How long have y'all been in business?
About 4 years. 4.5 years.
Right. And you're strictly just basically a hot rod shop.
Yeah, we basically do just metal fabricating,
right,
hot rods and Airstreams.
You ain't fixing no late model Cadillacs that have been in fender benders or anything like that. It's just cool stuff you work on.
Just old stuff.
Cool. Yeah. Shannon, and obviously Shannon's brought you. Shannon, I don't know what you do on your off time to come up with these crazy ideas, but I need to run with you for a minute, man. You know what I'm saying? I need to see what you're into.
We always have fun.
You are. You're always. I'm on the other side of town. I heard about this, and I was like, "You're kidding me." He didn't even tell me about that. Tell me what you got going on here.
So we've been involved in this program. I mean, you see with the VW store, what we're trying to do is really create a destination, create a place that's so cool that people are just drawn to it. They got to be there. They got to be involved. Really similar to what Scott Maddox has done up at Smoky Mountain Harley Davidson. I mean, just create a culture that is so into the brand and so involved in the community that people just they want to be there. I mean, whether it's just go to hang out. I mean, that's what it's all about. So one of the things we wanted to do is create really a mobile showroom / car hauler / tailgate machine. Just this wild idea, and a guy from Label Industries, Michael Branning, said, "You ought to buy this Airstream." And so we went and looked at the one Airstream, and it was, way too nice for what we were going to do. I mean, we were just going to gut it. And then we bought one, and it got stolen.
You're kidding
me and Jim went down there. We bought it from a preacher down in Cleveland. And we had it for a little bit. It got stolen.
From here?
No, not from here.
Yeah.
I didn't think anybody was going to steal this junky old Airstream, but apparently there's
scrap metal
out there with my Airstream.
Yeah.
we found another one that's a better size. This one, the first one we had was 31 foot. It was a monster. This one's a 1971 28 foot Airstream Sovereign or Land Ambassador. I don't remember which one. Like that, yeah. So what we're doing is converting it to a classic car hauler. The newer cars will weigh a little bit too much, a little too big to fit in here. But your 2,000 pound Volkswagen Rat Rod Beetles, your 1974 Volkswagen Things, your 1970 Porsche 911s, your 2012 Fiat 500s fit in here like a glove. I kind of brought it to them, and they said, "Let us handle it." So they can describe a lot more of the engineering aspect of it. But
we need to learn how to say no.
Yeah. One day you will learn that. Fellas, tell me. Let's look at this thing inside. Tell me, what is the plan? You got ramps in there. Is it gonna have a flat floor in it?
The flat floor is basically gonna be in the stock location. And the reason the ramps are in here is the car is actually a little too wide to go. It will drive between the wheel wells, but you couldn't get out of it.
Right.
So what we're doing is we created a ramp to where the car will drive up over the stock wheel wells, and you'll be able to get in and out of the car, and it's actually gonna just make it a little easier. We didn't want to modify the outside of it.
Right. Oh yeah.
We could have modified the outside of it and probably done away with the wheel wells, but it just would have took away from the original look of it. So we're trying to just kind of keep it.
Unless you could have made it like a wide body AirStream.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
that
saying?
might be
Made it
the
like a
next one.
Porsche.
That much more space.
That might be the next one.
Yeah, exactly. That sounds like a good idea for next project. A wide body AirStream. So you basically built a new frame up underneath the thing?
What we did is we took the original frame and we cut all the cross members out of it. They were pretty rough. The back of this thing was pretty rotted from, I guess, water damage. So we boxed the inside of the chassis. In other words, took the C-channel frame and made a box out of it to make it stronger.
Right.
And we boxed it the 16 feet of where the car will be. And then we put all these new cross members in. And then these rear cross members will be where the actual ramps will slide in that you drive the car up in the trailer with. So we're pretty much kind of like building a new frame, but we're still using all the original dimensions.
I got you. Yeah, you're not going to know that. It's going to be a lot like a street rod AirStream because it's going to look like the original street rod on the outside or the AirStream on the outside, but yet it's going to be all late model technology up underneath it. Cool.
We
Hey,
do, you see a lot of Airstreams nowadays. They convert them to hair salons, to sushi restaurants, to all these different things. And, there's some really cool brands, Costa Del Mar, Sailor Jerry Rum, that have their own Airstreams. Austin, Texas has their own Visitors Bureau Airstream. And all of them have really cool graphics on the outside that let the Airstream still show through. It's not a wrap.
Right.
It's really, they play off the fact it's an Airstream. They let all the aluminum shine through. But it's also just something cool and wild that
catches attention. Yeah, I got you.
Something different.
Now, are these ramps going to be power or manual? You gonna be able to hit a button and they just, no?
That'd be pretty cool. But yeah, I think
I'm good at good. I got good ideas now.
that's a great idea. Yeah, that'd be pretty wild.
I think we've gone this far. Why would you stop and not do that? Yeah. Actually, you could just have it like when some kind of a light when you pulled up. It knew you were there and slid the ramps out, opened the door for you.
Have this thing back on its own.
Speaking of opening the door, how y'all gonna do that?
Basically, what we're gonna do is we're gonna build an inner structure, and this thing's gonna clamshell like an old refrigerator, and so it's gonna probably about right here. It's gonna actually open up. It'll have a latch and then hinges on that side, and the whole thing will open up and be able to stay open for part of the display. If you
Will it
want.
swing all the way around or just like
It'll
out
swing.
to here?
The idea is that it's gonna swing to where it's pretty much straight.
Okay.
So it'll be completely open, and then if you want to like kind of see the inside of that back structure, it'll be exposed for part of the effect.
And then you're gonna hang big TVs or something, Shannon?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not for the kids.
Right. I got you. Are you gonna have it like a tiki bar and all set up outside it?
Nintendo Wii
Yeah.
and
It'll probably snowball. I'm sure there'll be some more stuff added.
yeah, we'll get some.
If we've done this far, right?
Yeah.
Wait till it starts getting finished.
It'll morph.
So you're gonna put like big daisies and stuff on it?
Big what?
Daisies, flowers, flower power kind of a deal, or is it gonna be aggressive?
I'm thinking more aggressive because or just I don't know, because if you just go Volkswagen, it kind of
Yeah.
turns off the.
That's what I was gonna say.
So,
Yeah.
you can make it really car centric that speaks to everybody.
Right. That's probably the best, yeah.
Notice this. So I'm thinking something kind of modern racing car centric, not like the Woodstock pot bus.
No, you don't want that.
I don't want to scale away a bunch of Jag
And you say you're gonna use like oil filters for the lighting on the inside.
Yeah. So they had these guys told me about it. They had these oil filter cans that are actually track lighting. So I think we could really take the aviation theme of this thing and with all the aluminum expunged rivets and the aluminum, and you really make it kind of end with that. And I thought it'd be cool to be able to light up the cars when you're driving down the road. People probably see the graphics. They're looking at it. They're saying, "What?"
You're gonna have the inside lit up.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'd
so
be
light up
cool,
the
man.
car and-
Yeah.
Just have it all automotive. Everything's car related.
Right.
Car related. Everything's not like we went to Lowe's and bought a couple.
Right.
We got some cool,
Right.
really thought all out little details. So.
How long is this gonna take to do?
We originally kind of figured about a 2-month project, but with all the details and the way it's going to probably morph into, it could be 3 to 4 months. It's going to be a kind of different phases
I got
of
you.
construction.
Now, are you gonna see this all the way through, or will you get this to a point where you'll turn it over to somebody else and they'll finish it?
I'm sure we'll see parts of it all the way through, and we'll work
Right.
with the people that Shannon's
Right.
Another guy that's going to help us with the electrical and some of the audio and visual.
Are you gonna have a generator? Obviously, yes. Yeah. Solar power or something?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
The whole game.
Can you get a tax
Obama,
break?
yeah, Obama's actually funding this. He sent some money.
I believe it's a startup company, right? So when we can't afford homes no more, at least we'll have a jump on converting Airstreams to different things.
Taxpayer dollars at work.
I got you.
Live in it at least.
That doesn't surprise me. Well, cool, man. I'm looking forward to this. Yeah, I don't know what to say. I mean, when I heard about it, guys, I wanted to get over here right away because I was like, that's going to be a cool idea,
Yeah,
you know. But
We've had other people that are like, you guys might be doing more of them.
I would think, yeah, I would think, you know, everybody wants something that's a little unique, and that's gonna be cool. Yeah, that back door opening up like that clamshell, that'll be really cool. Yeah, you know, like a refrigerator door, I
There's
guess.
a car in it, that's when it's going to really
Yeah,
take shape.
and I don't know why, but I think your idea of lighting a car up going down the road is gonna be really cool, especially at night.
You know, you pull up behind this thing, and you're looking through. We're gonna leave that glass when when you see through.
Right.
So you pull up behind it and you see, what is that? You know, that's a rat rod beetle in there. Or
Right.
What's that Fiat doing inside of this Airstream? You know?
It's as strange as having a car parked in your living room.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. People won't be expecting it.
No,
Yeah,
It's gonna be really fun.
cool.
Really just creating something that is memorable that people talk about.
Right.
You know, that
And then it's gonna be uber functional. Because once you get there, you're gonna sell T-shirts and have a destination, and you know what I'm saying. Is it gonna have air conditioning? Oh yeah.
Well, the front is, the back.
front,
Yeah.
Yeah, because we took all the insulation out. We said, you know, just kind of leave a lot of that bare. But yeah, the front.
Yeah, we're
gonna.
Yeah.
some kind of climate control for people that are hanging out.
Otherwise, it'd be like being in a beer can.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's still what we're trying to figure out.
Without the beer. Yeah, just the can part of it. Yeah. Which would suck. Yeah. Cool. Well, fellas, I am looking forward to it, man. I'm looking forward to seeing it done. Anything else you want to tell me, Shannon?
No.
No?
I can think of.
Any other crazy ideas you got on the horizon?
We've got some crazy ideas on this thing. One of Michael Brandy, what he wanted to do was do it when you walk in and the floor is all TVs, and you have like car commercials going. So when you walk in, you look at your feet, and it's all these different TVs with car commercials. And you walk
Wow.
on top of the TVs, but
We might do a dance party in there.
It would be cool too if you could somehow reflect the image off of it onto it like a screen.
Yeah.
Turn the AirStream into a screen. That would draw quite a bit of attention too.
there's so many different examples out there, cool stuff people have done with them.
Right.
Possibilities
We'll pick
are
up
endless.
on it. Yeah.
Yeah. Cool.
That's that type of stuff. We just need to get the basics, the foundation
Right.
done, and then the creative stuff will come. That'll be the easy part.
Right. The details.
The fun part.
Yeah. Right. Well, fellas, I can't tell you how much I appreciate y'all giving me the time to come out here and look at this thing.
Oh, thank you.
I'm looking forward to it being done.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
Folks, there you go. 71 Airstream from say it for me. Barillaro Speed Emporium in Knoxville, Tennessee. Shannon Harper's creation. So we're going to follow this one through. I'm excited about it. Hope you all have enjoyed it. Have a good day. See ya.